Ladies and gentlemen, as we delve deeper into the unfolding events in the Amhara region, it becomes increasingly evident that the conflict between the Ethiopian National Defense Forces, ENDF, and Amhara Fano forces has reached a critical juncture. The latest reports from various sources on the battlefield paint a stark picture, particularly concerning Bahirdar, the capital city of the Amhara region. Bahirdar, a city of considerable significance, both in terms of population and economic importance, now stands at the epicenter of this conflict. The reports we've received indicate that the Amhara Fano forces have successfully encircled Bahirdar from all directions. This strategic encirclement represents a pivotal development in the ongoing hostilities. In multiple directions surrounding the city, Amhara Fano forces have made substantial gains, seizing control of key points that have further tightened their grip on Bahirdar. What's especially concerning is the presence of Fano soldiers in the city's outskirts, effectively sealing off escape routes and avenues of access to the city. This encirclement tactic has left Bahirdar vulnerable and isolated, heightening the apprehensions surrounding the city's fate. Adding to the complexity of the situation is the reported presence of a significant number of ENDF soldiers within Bahirdar itself. The juxtaposition of ENDF troops with the encirclement by Amhara Fano forces raises questions about the potential for an intensification of hostilities within the city's confines. The civilian population, which numbers among the largest in the Amhara region, is now faced with the grim prospect of becoming collateral damage in the conflict. The specter of civilian casualties and the wanton destruction of property looms large in this perilous situation. As hostilities escalate within Bahirdar, the people who call this city home find themselves caught in the crossfire, their lives and livelihoods hanging in the balance. It's crucial to recognize that this is a fluid and evolving situation. The information provided here is based on reports available up to this point, and the dynamics on the ground may shift rapidly. We are committed to providing you with up-to-the-minute updates as we receive more information. The conflict in Bahirdar and the broader Amhara region is not only a matter of regional concern, but also has implications for the stability and security of Ethiopia as a whole. Certainly, let's delve into a comprehensive analysis of the recent developments in the Amhara region, including reports of clashes between Amhara Fano forces and the Ethiopian army in the South Gonder zone, as well as allegations of human rights abuses and atrocities committed by military personnel. In a concerning escalation of hostilities, reports have emerged from the South Gonder zone, where Amhara Fano forces mounted an attack on the Ethiopian army. The attack occurred as the Fano forces were in transit from Giant to Debretabor, marking a significant shift in the dynamics of the conflict. According to multiple sources on the ground, the attack led to a substantial loss of life and injuries among Ethiopian army soldiers. The scale of the casualties underscores the intensity of the confrontation between the two sides. This development further emphasizes the gravity of the situation in the Amhara region, where clashes have become increasingly devastating. Adding to the complexity of the situation is the claim made by Amhara Fano forces regarding the capture of a substantial number of Ethiopian National Defense Forces, ENDF, soldiers. As evidence, a video allegedly showing ENDF soldiers under the custody of Amhara Fano forces has been shared. This video will be made available at the end of this report. If verified, this development could have significant implications for the ongoing conflict. Meanwhile, in Gonder town, located in East Gojam, troubling reports have emerged of a horrific incident involving the Ethiopian military. It is alleged that soldiers belonging to Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed's military carried out the merciless execution of 5 civilians who were traveling in a Bajaj vehicle. Among the victims were a mother with her 2 children, a relative, and the Bajaj driver. This tragic incident follows the recent execution of Mr. Tessafa Bizualem, adding to a growing list of atrocities. Furthermore, disturbing accounts indicate that soldiers in the Amhara region have been engaged in acts of torture, looting, abduction, and the unjust arrest of innocent civilians. These widespread crimes and war atrocities are a cause for grave concern and demand immediate attention and action. What compounds the gravity of these incidents is the continued silence of the international media and diplomatic community. The lack of a robust response to these deeply troubling events raises questions about the international community's commitment to addressing the crisis in the Amhara region and holding those responsible for atrocities accountable. In the face of these distressing developments, it is imperative that the international community remains vigilant and takes decisive action to prevent further loss of life and suffering in the Amhara region. We will provide you with the video evidence mentioned earlier at the end of this report as we continue to closely monitor the evolving situation in the region.
Yes, no. Double? Oromona? One nona? Atas? Desi? Amara? Lemon no Naziameta? Atutana better? Antas Nakana? Mutoro? Toram Yetna? Santona should go back. Yago Butakala Hill Santino. እና 300 ሁሉ ሞተ ያመለጠ የለም ሶስት መቶ ሞቷል ማለት ነው አንተስ የት ነህ አርሲ ኦሮሞ አገር where are you from okay አገር የት ነው አገር ኦሮሞ or አማራ or ትግራይ or ኦሮሚያ ነው ለምን ነው እዚህ የመጣችሁ ምናት ማምጥ አርጉ ተብላችሁ ግዴታ ነው ፋኖ ልትመቱ ማለት ነው ያማራን ህዝብ ታጠፉ እሺ እናንተ እድለኛ ናችሁ አትመቱ ከዚህ በኋላ እናንተ እድለኛ ናችሁ